Is dollar consolidating at the moment, or is it about to go up? What's going on around here with dollar index? Even if you do not trade dollar as such, but it is very important for you to follow the analysis of dollar because everything is kind of indirectly or directly based on dollar. So let's find out what dollar is doing in this analysis. Stay tuned. Welcome back to this analysis of dollar index. My name is Vic. I'm the founder of Vic Insa Capital Management. Let's look at dollar, dollar at higher time frame, and then we'll look into smaller time frames as well. So, if you have been following my analysis, this is what we have been looking at overall, and I'm on monthly time frame. So, overall, the direction has been something like this. If you have not seen previous analysis, please do watch it. I've been keeping a track record of more than 4 years now. So here, everybody was like very bearish on dollar, but we were bullish and it continued to go up. And the reason behind this was very simple, that this W pattern was forming and it was in the process of breaking out of this consolidation period. Now, after that, the dollar fell. Why? Because it reached our target number one here. Let me show you in a bit. Just move it. So it reached the target number two, sorry, here. And then we have further targets available. I'll show you that in a bit. But once the market completes a W pattern, either here or slightly extended W pattern, the market falls. And that's why the market came down into this FCP zone. This FCP zone, which was also a structure zone. As you can see, this was resistance, support. And now the market has come back to the same level here. Now, before that, when the dollar was here again, everybody was saying, when I say everybody, majority of the analysts, majority of the media, you will see that that dollar is dead, it's going to fall again. So they started saying that, but because we were sitting at a support level, we were going for a bullish move, and it went to the next target here, which was this zone. So what we do is we trade from zone to zone, and we find these zones on higher time frame in our FCP methodology. Again, the market came down here, which was like 50% of this multi-year consolidation, an important level. The market came down here. We waited for the market to give us a confirmation. I'll show you that in a confirmation and what envisage. What envisage is one of our softwares which helps us in analyzing the markets and also giving us signals. So the market gave us a bullish signal, and at this point in time, everybody was bearish again on dollar, but we went bullish. And now, what is happening right now is that the market is struggling with what? It's struggling with the same structure level which was here. This is an important structure level. So when the market will come here, it will obviously try to fall because this resistance is still active. You see, the last time it fell here, and now it is trying to fall from here. But you see the last reaction. I'm on monthly time frame. You see, I'm on monthly time frame here. So the current candle, which you can see here on the chart, let me zoom in. The current candle on there is the month of November. Okay. Now this month has created a doji candle, but it's a very small bearish doji, which means that this resistance has not been able to push the price far down. Even and before that, there was a bullish engulfing candle, which means that market is more bullish at the moment. But it remains to be seen how the market opens around here on the in the new month. So right now it is still looking bullish, but it will automatically will become more bullish once the market has broken through this resistance and started to go up. So we'll have to see how the market opens. Looking at the previous candle and looking at the current candle here, we can see that market is more bullish than bearish. So this is how we are looking at it. Now let's look at what envisage our proprietary software, and this is what happened here. I'm looking at the weekly time frame here. Okay, let me start with the monthly time frame. So what happened on monthly? On monthly time frame, this was the scenario. The market is now turning bullish, but let me show you weekly because it is actually making more sense. We can clearly see the candles, and I'll be able to show you the confirmation which we got. Okay, so the market was bearish, and we can see this reached this reached this level here. It jumped up, and you see it came down to retest and collect the liquidity. Why I know this? Because we have this support level being formed, and this was the confirmation here. When the market is forming this support level, it was going to bounce up, and if it is going to bounce up, We are going to look at the bullish signals only because the market is bullish. So if there is any bearish signal, we'll ignore that. So this is a bullish signal, and after that the market was supposed to reach this target, which it nearly did. There is another target here, there is another target here, and what we see is like, this thing. Let me just change the color. This thing is basically a gap, and these gaps may or may not get filled. But last time the market came here and filled the gap, and the market is now coming down. So there are few things which are part of, like, learning process of what envisage. These are available on the website of envisagealgo.com. Okay, you can go through them as well. There is another gap here, so if the market continues to fall, then it can come back down to perform a retest or something like this here, and then go back up. But right now this is looking like a consolidation, but it remains to be seen how it actually opens in the month of December. If you look below, this is blue. Blue basically means bullish. This is also bullish, and this is also bullish. Everything looks blue. Let me just point out once again clearly. This is blue. Oops, wrong color. This is blue. This is blue. This is blue. This moving average is blue. Okay, so everything in the medium time frame is and smaller time frame is looking bullish. However, this higher time frame is still bearish. As we can see, the market is like, this channel is pointing downwards. So this is the overall trend, and then the market is doing a correction, a positive correction towards the upside, sorry, negative correction towards the upside, and these are the targets which it can reach. So this is how we read this. There are few more things about this, on how to use what envisage. Okay, so if you want to, like, take an entry, this is what you do. You wait for the market to give you bullish, bullish, and bullish signal, and you ride that all the way to the target while managing your trade, while managing your risk. Okay, so this is how it is used. So what can happen? Now, my guess is very, very simple, is that it's going to be bullish now, after, like, the market has broken through this resistance, and it's going to continue to go to some of these levels around here. There are intermediate levels which are available in our premium analysis report. If you're interested in getting an in-depth report on dollar index or any market of your choice, then you can contact us. So there are certain levels which it can reach along the way, but overall the market can still become bullish. And if it continues to go up on monthly basis, right, in which obviously can take several months and several years also, if it challenges this, then I'm not like, keen on this level. Most probably, like, it's going to break through that, and it will continue to go to our next levels here, because this time if it breaks through this mid level, it's going to form an extended W, which it can take us to 116, 119, even 127, and that will be our target number three. Target number four is around 140. So this is very, very important to look at. And also, along with this, I posted about USDJPY analysis in my previous DXY analysis. Please do check that out. I posted about this on LinkedIn and Twitter as well, reminding us all about what can happen on USDJPY, and it is actually following exactly the same analysis which I gave earlier. Let me just walk you through this if I can find that. Okay, so this is the analysis that I posted about. You see, USD JPY has started to break out, and it can actually continue to go higher. So if I draw from here to here, this is what I was saying. This was breaking out, and I'm looking at the monthly time frame, and this is a spindle candle, which means that it's a continuation. The market can continue to go higher, and if it continues to go higher, it can reach around 165, approximately that area. Obviously, it will have to go through this, and it will have to go through this as well, then it can reach this, but it's very likely it's going to reach there, and this is the one which can push the DXY up. So right now the USD JPY is the one which is pushing the market up, not the USD CHF or any other market. So, and overall, you should actually watch that analysis, but let me find it for you in a bit. Okay, so here is the analysis, the multi-year analysis on USD JPY. And USDJPY, in my opinion, is just sitting at a resistance. So I'm looking at monthly time frame, and what you can see from here, because this was the previous resistance here, the market fell, it went up, tested it again, fell down again. Okay, let me zoom in again so that you can see. That's an issue with, like, looking at multi-year time frames, because the data is too far away in the left. Okay, so this was the previous resistance area. multi-year, basically multi-decade resistance. The market came here, fell, it went up, fell. Now it is testing it again. Now, once this is broken, what can happen? As I said, it can perform a retest and it continue to go higher, and that can push the dollar really, really high up. So, irrespective of the news, irrespective of the interest rates, and irrespective of other fundamentals, this is still working out as expected. And there was a W pattern, and that's why it is falling down. It fell from here. But once this resistance level is broken, it can rise really high up, and that can push the dollar as well. So make sure that you watch this a few times if you want to understand what the market is telling us. And if I show you the Euro USD one, there was a multi-year analysis that I did on Euro USD as well. Okay, I can't find it at the moment, but you should be able to find it in my previous analysis. Not much has changed there. So I'll put a link to that in the description of this video or somewhere in the cards here. So you should watch that analysis. So my opinion, last words are basically the dollar is in the uptrend at the moment and it is breaking out of this. If it continues to go up, it can really, really go high up, challenge this, and even go higher than this. This is the multi-year consolidation and multi-year wedge which has been forming. Okay, so just trade what you see. Don't believe on all the news and all the media and everything. Right, just trade what you see. See, it's very, very simple. If you come to the chart here, and if you look at this bullish engulfing candle, can you deny that this was not bullish? Yes, it was bullish. It was bullish in the month of October. Can you deny that it was not slightly bearish in the month of November? No, you cannot deny this. So charts do not lie. People, data, news, and other, big boys institutions, all of them, they can lie, but the charts do not lie. So trust the charts. Look at the charts for yourself and see and do the analysis for yourself to see what is going on and how you can make good decisions on it. That's all I have at the moment. Hope you enjoyed this analysis. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other traders and trading communities. They will also be able to help. They will also be able to get help from this, right? And also in the next one, have a good time.
Thank you for watching. Find and follow us on these social media channels.